Hello, Divas. Hello, hello, Miss Angie, Miss Shalawanda, Miss Versi, Miss Misunderstood, Miss Wanda, Miss Laura, Miss Angela, Miss T Fam, Miss Jersey Girl, Sexy 99, Artrice, Lauren, Tasha, AR Girl, Tawana, Maydell, Margaret. Hello, Divas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Adonna, Tiffany, Nicole, True, Lady Virgo, Miss Wanda, Christelle, Fortis, Stephanie, Adrian, Helena, Riri, X, Brenda, Jocelyn. Welcome, Divas. Welcome, welcome. Hello, Miss Carol. Thank you. I love you, ladies, as well. Hello, Jersey Girl. Thank you, AR. Miss Michelle. Hello, Lady Charisma. Lashana, Tiffany, Denise, Lakeisha, Miss Kit Kat. Yes, they y'all are. I'm so glad y'all pulled up. Miss Jazz, Miss Mika, Miss Sharon, Miss Jerry, Miss Wanda, Miss Dana, Miss Patrice, Miss DeAndrea, Miss Katrina, Miss Shishi, Miss Portia, hello. Thank you. Love you ladies as well. Miss Aisha, Miss Tammy, Miss LB, Miss Bougie Boo. Yes, Tiffany, pull up game strong. Hello, Miss April, Miss Latanya, Miss Anderson, Miss Kristen. I missed you divas as well. Miss Mary, Miss Hollywood. Yes, Miss Riri. It's a lot to discuss. These people are ridiculous, to say the least. Miss Florida, Miss Kenya, Miss Dawn, Miss Jacob. Yes, it is. It was officially as of Friday. Everybody's been going live, so I just try to get in where I can fit in. Hello, everyone. Hello, divas. Welcome. If I missed you, I apologize. It's moving fast. Miss Helena, Miss Shamika, Miss Tiffany, Miss Danielle, Miss Jackie, Miss Yolanda, Miss Lady K, Miss Sabrina. All right, divas. Well, well, well. So tonight, my main Miss Janice, I'm wonderful. How are you? Hello, Miss Amelia. Tonight, I'm going to focus on. Um, we're going to start off with Shonda's fabricated thoughts because I'm about sick of her. I don't know what her issue is, but all I know, Miss Valentina, hello, Miss Bonnie, Miss Mika. I don't know what these women's problems is. Hello, Miss Melinda, but it's getting ridiculous. Really, really, really ridiculous. I've never seen someone so. I mean, if they're not jealous, they sure sound like it and seem like it. Yes, Miss Sharon, it's crazy. I just been sitting back looking, and I'm like, Miss Lady, like it's pathetic at this point. Like for myself and everyone else who does commentary on this side, we always come and we talk about the things that we've seen. Those people on that side are forever fabricating some story, making up things in their mind. I don't know if it's a mind thing, their mental, I don't know what you would call it. It's ridiculous. They have no facts. They just come on here and they just talk. And she is one of the ones that has been doing a lot of talking. Hello, Miss Deanna. Hello, Miss Christine. She's the one that's been doing an awful lot of talking lately, but I haven't seen her speak one fact yet. And I normally don't watch her, but since she's been the hype lately, I went over and I watched. So I'm going to break down her whole live that she had the other day. Y'all know how I do. Miss Karen, exactly. Hello, Miss Arlene. Hello, Coco Love. Miss Mika, yes. Hello, Miss Jody. Y'all divas are pulling up. Oh my goodness, I so love you guys. Yeah, Miss Crystal, they are definitely something. Miss Cassandra, oh, welcome. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm trying to pick a good time to come on. I want to come at least 2 or 3 times a week to, talk to you all. Miss Riri, that's what I'm saying. Is you there's enough content out here that these people that you claim that you don't care for put out that you don't have to go and make up lies to have something to come on here and say. If you don't have anything to come on here and say, just don't come on here. And clearly at that point, like I come on here when I get my facts together. Thank you, Miss Shar. I always come on here once I get my facts together. That's why sometimes I'm missing in action because I have to really go and listen to people. So I'm not coming on here bringing y'all some falsified information. So it's clearly not money for me. I'm not even monetized at the moment. But for those that are monetized, they come on here every day and they have to have something to say. And majority of the time, thank you, Miss Misunderstood. Hello, Miss Gina. Most of the time, I've never heard the truth yet. Yes, J girl, Shonda's fabricated thoughts because it's ridiculous. Then I'm gonna introduce y'all to the new character of the night. Wait for it, it's coming. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna discuss Teresa shenanigans throughout last week. I think that's what I'm gonna start doing, Divas. I think I'm gonna start letting it build up with her for the week, and then we'll just have a rundown on either like Sunday, to tie it out, close it out for the week or whatever, and then just do commentary on everybody else throughout the week. Miss Denise, it's definitely getting out of control. Hello, Miss Novella. Hello, who's that Leo girl? Welcome, Divas. Welcome, welcome. It is truly out of control. And for these to be grown women and claim they have their self together so well, I just don't get it. They go attacking Miss Ross, and I mean, like she did something to them. It is so sickening. It's getting sad. Like she shouldn't have had to come on here last night and act the way she had to act towards them, putting her all out of her character, for giving them something else to talk about her. Okay, Miss Sunny, thank you for the support. It was just so sad to watch. She had to really get out of character like that last night for them to have something else to want to blame her for and try to paint her out to be because they can't keep her kids and her out of their mouth. She didn't come on here talking about none of them. Yes, Miss Lawanda. That's why I'm getting ready to break her live down. Because not a one thing she said in any of those lives for the last couple of days or however long it's been has been anything for a fact. Period. She does, Miss Helena. Miss Kiera. Yes. And that's what we're gonna talk about because I have not heard anything else from that side besides Coco and Lele in this house. They talked about them when they didn't have a house. They talking about them when they do have a house. They just trying to find anything. And it's ridiculous. Miss Deanna, exactly. Hello, Miss Darlene. Welcome, Diva. Thank you, Miss Novella. I'm gonna try to come on more. I'm trying to figure it out now. What's a good time because there's so many people on our side that goes live. Miss Jody, it is. It's sad. It is really sad. I felt so bad for Miss Ross last night having to go and defend herself and her children, grandchildren, the way she did. Oh yeah, we're gonna get on him too, Miss Pierre. Virtual T, good evening. Okay, I think majority of us are in for at the moment. We got 251 I see in the chat. Miss Mika, exactly. But they know how to go and hit Miss Ross below the belt the way they do to get her reaction. And it's sad that they have to do it the way, and it's sad for her to have to come out of character like that. I didn't appreciate that at all. Oh, Riri, see, I didn't see that because I do not watch that woman. But I know the seeds are over here listening, of course, as they always are. So I'm going to break down the live so they'll know that nothing she says, because they're so smitten by her, I'm assuming, that they don't can't hear the truth. If it was to she was to jump through that phone and slap the shit out of all of them. I'm gonna break it down and I'm gonna show them that not a near nothing she said in that live was anything factual. Hey, Miss Tiffany and Tiffany. Yes, Miss Janice, it was ridiculous. They know what to do to get her, and that is crazy. And grandma over there, ooh, child. Mm, 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 mm. That woman need AA as fast as she can get to it. Thank you, Miss Lady Virgo, for the support. Good evening, Miss Peachtree. Yes, Miss Mary, it's horrible. I sat here and I wanted to go live last night, but I just couldn't after that. It was just ridiculous. Thank you, Miss Ollie. Okay, divas, let's start. So I'm gonna go back. I believe I'm starting at the probably about the beginning of the week, but y'all can follow me. Um, okay, so the key points we have here is Coco and Lele have moved into this beautiful home. Okay, now instead of them saying, "Oh, be an adult about it. We were wrong. Apologize. It's a lovely home and move on." No, they just couldn't bring themselves to apologize because they're full of shit. So now it's not the same house. It's not in their name. They just doing another walkthrough. And then now that they figured out that it is theirs, now they don't have furniture. They're not gonna be able to afford it. They're gonna be put out. Lele gonna be the only one paying bills. Pathetic. Pathetic. So since Shonda has so much to say, but living in a shoebox apartment, she needs to be quiet because she was the same one that came on here, I think it was a week or so ago, and posted a picture of a home. And now she's claiming it's not her house. She claims now she lives in an apartment. So who's the liar that you're making Coco and Lele out to be? Yes, Miss Jenny, somebody need to go do it. I'm gonna get on her in a minute too. Wait for it. To you, an apartment. Would you claim your boyfriend, her boyfriend, and her 3 or 4 children, her 3 boys, I think, live in this apartment? And but you claim you got a house somewhere, 2, 3 family homes, this, that, and other. But you was the same person that had a problem with Coco so-called living in the shoebox. Well, with 3 kids and 2 people in an apartment, that's a shoebox too. Okay. Hello, Miss Mira. Welcome. Okay. Yes, Miss Kira. I mean, you got to be packed in there too. But you was worried about Coco in the shoebox when it was just him. And then Lele came. They didn't need anything there. She claims she don't want no house right now because she's sitting back waiting to buy her some land. Oh, now you want to buy some land. But you claim you got all these houses. Girl, buy. For real, go sit down. Now you want to buy land. You need to go sit down and worry about what you got going on. Because you embarrassed yourself. Hello, Miss Honey. You embarrassed yourself by coming on here, putting a house up here saying that you was going to come back and do a walkthrough or whatever you was going to do. Hello, Miss Joyce. And then now you're claiming that wasn't even your house. Yes, Miss Riri. So let me get this straight. Yes, she said, and all these are, y'all know how I come. These are all facts. I heard them from the horse's mouth. They came exactly from her. I pulled my hair out while I sat through that dreadful live of hers just so I could pick it apart and put it back together. Okay? Hello, Miss Beverly. Okay. Hello, Miss Lori. Welcome. Miss Sheila, welcome. Miss Denise, I heard that she was begging for her like bill money. I didn't see it for sure, so of course I'm not going to say because I didn't see that part. Y'all know me. I'm big on coming with the facts. So we now know that you live in an apartment. Hello, Miss Sheila. But you claim that you and your boyfriend have a house in y'all's name that his parents live in. More than likely, since you've been with this man for 20 years, you're not married to him. You have no rights to anything. To me, what it sounds like is y'all are waiting for them to pass on over so he can get the house because it's probably left to him because he's their child. So then y'all will move into the house, is what it sounds like to me, in my opinion. And hell, I'm not even going to say opinion or anything like that because I don't care. The way you brought that to the forefront is exactly how it is. That's his parents' house. And when they go on to glory, y'all are inheriting, or he will inherit it. But again, you have no rights to it because you're not married to him. It's probably just him and your children. Can y'all hear me? Because my live then froze. My chat froze. Give me a minute, divas, if y'all can hear me. The chat has completely frozen. Y'all there? Okay. It had completely frozen. I apologize. Okay. Not for sure what y'all heard. Hello, Miss Reggie. Where did it go? It's really going fast. Mr. Gayla Woods, hello. Is it still going in and out or is it good? Okay. It's good? Okay. Okay. All right. So again, what I was saying, just in case, because I'm not sure where it cut off at. She claims, hello, Miss Angelina. She claims that her and her boyfriend, who's have a house in their name that his parents live in. I don't believe that. What I do believe is that's his parents' house. He's a child, and if they pass on the glory, then he will inherit the house, and it'll be more or less for him and the children because they are not married. Therefore, no, she doesn't own any house. There's no house in her name because if you owned a house, you would be living over there with them. The grandparents probably need some assistance. Y'all could all live together, but you want to live in an apartment. in an apartment, five of y'all, and you got a whole house in your name. Yeah, okay. You ain't no better than Coco in it whatsoever. Please. They probably are, Miss Gina. That's not your house. That's his parents' house. Miss Pam, I was thinking the same thing. Miss LaWanda, she is. I believe so. In my opinion, which I have a right to because she has such an opinion on Coco and Lele and who has their house and where they get it from and how they get it. Well, we want to know how you got yours because you claim you have one. You have a whole big old house, but you live in an apartment. Exactly, Miss Shishi. Miss Crystal, she definitely doesn't make sense. That's why I said I had to come and had to go listen to that nonsense so I could come break it down. Miss Nancy, she does. You got three big old boys and y'all two in this apartment when you claim you got a whole house in you and your boyfriend's name. Well, guess what? Even if it is in your name, in your both of your names, whoever house it may be, you're not married to that man after 20 plus years. You don't have a right to nothing. Nothing. Miss Lisa, yes, that's what Miss What's her name just said. Kier, exactly. Hello, Miss Geraldine. Hello, Miss Ruby. Welcome, Divas. You sit here, you put the picture up there first before you told the story because you had to come back and tell the truth when it was time to go show the house. You put the picture up there saying, I have a house, look at my house, and then turn around now and say, I live in an apartment. I live in an apartment. But has so much to say about Coco living in an apartment. At least he moved on up, whether he owns it or not. Him and Lele have a house now. And guess what? You were in an apartment when he was in one, and you're still in an apartment and he's gone. Now what? Now what? He done moved on up, and you're still in your shoebox of apartment that you claim he had. Telling it all. My point exactly. It is definitely, in my opinion, Section 8. That's why she's still living in it. And like I said, her boyfriend, that house is his parents, and it will be handed down to him if and when something happens to them. Yes, Miss J girl, they could switch. They could have moved in the house and put the parents in the apartment. The parents don't need a big house if it's just them. That doesn't even make sense. But here you come on here, always wanting to come sit up here and talk about somebody. And no, I'm not going to sit up here and talk about your looks and what's going on with you because that's not what I do. He don't, Maisha, because ain't nowhere in the world. But you're sitting on there, and I'm sure it's Section 8. That's why you won't let it go, whether you have that house in your name or not. Hello, Justice Reacts. Welcome. Who would, if they had Section 8 apartment, want to give it up? But you were so worried about Coco living in an apartment that his people paid for. Well, girl, you live in an apartment that the state paying for. So what's the damn difference? What the hell? It's no damn difference. It is no difference from him living in an apartment that someone helped him to have versus you living in an apartment that the state helped you have. Yes, Miss Katrina, she does. Hello, Miss Madeline. Hello, Miss Mary Kent. Miss Lori, it is not even necessary. I don't understand why people come on here and pretend to be something that they're not. But these are the same people that are not showing as much as Coco and Lele have showed, who are not showing as much as Miss Ross has showed. But Miss Ross and Coco and Lele and them prove their point when they say something about their house or what they have. And no, it's not bragging. I heard somebody say today, oh, Ross over there bragging. No, she's not. Y'all, that grandma, her drunk ass over there was talking about Miss Ross furniture. And then today she wants to switch it up when Miss Ross put her wrong that her furniture wasn't burnt up with holes in it like she claimed. Then all of a sudden today, now she want to talk about something. Oh, she said her furniture was cheap. My furniture cost. How in the hell are you going to compare Miss Ross furniture to your furniture? And you said your furniture is 20 years old. Honey, back then, 20 years ago, the furniture was cheap. There is no comparison. And why must you compare? It doesn't make any sense to me. Why is your 66-year-old ass over there comparing yourself to a 49-year-old woman? Why? What point are you proving? You over there old enough to be Miss Ross' mama. Go get you some AA and be quiet now. It's ridiculous. But back to these fabricated thoughts. Now, she had the damn audacity, you guys, to say that people be coming for her and not having real facts. What? What do you mean? Don't you come for Coco and Lele without facts? Don't you come for Ross without facts? Please. Miss Tasha, exactly. Good. What did I just see? Hello, Miss Taylor. Miss Joyce, exactly. Yes, Miss Gina. Sitting over there talking about some people be coming after her without facts. But everything that come out of her daggone mouth is a lie. It's some fabricated mess. I have never once heard her tell any facts that goes with the same thing that Coco and Lele have said. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and say that everybody who comes out their mouth and say something about themselves is telling the truth. I'm not saying that because I'm not a mind reader. I don't know. But if your story is not collaborating with their story, how you going to tell your story better than they telling it? That's what I want to know. Shonda, how you telling Coco and Lele's story better than they telling it? But you all worried about somebody coming for you with facts, with non-facts. Girl, bye. Exactly, Miss Riri. Definitely without facts. Oh yeah, Miss Murray. Don't worry about it. We're gonna get on her. I'm going down the list. Sean is the first stop. Now, then she turned around and she goes on to say that it's okay to live in an apartment and then she's getting herself together and it's cheaper to be there because when she moves, she wanna have all this land. But again, it wasn't okay for Coco and Lele to live in an apartment. It was not big enough. It wasn't nice enough. It was this, it was that. But it's okay for you to live in one. What makes it okay for you to live in one? Because it's free? It's $20 a month? What's the difference? She's not even at this point, Ms. Riri. I don't think these are even assumptions. It's just something for her to say. She ain't assuming nothing. She's not assuming. She just wants to badmouth them so bad that she will make up anything. She's gonna make up anything on them. Ain't none of this stuff assumptions or facts. It is all fabricated stuff she done made up in her twisted ass mind. You can't, Tiffany, you can't tell nobody else's story. Whether they're telling their story and it's factual or not, you can't tell it. Exactly, Miss Dawn. You can't tell it. I'm sorry. Then, oh, Divas, she had the audacity to ask Ocean. Now, nothing's wrong with it, Miss Justice, but she feels like she lives in one, but yet she's criticizing somebody else for living in one. That's what we're trying to figure out here. Ain't nothing wrong with living in it. Hell, a lot of people don't want the responsibility that comes with a house. It's more than just saying I own a house. It's a lot of responsibility that come behind that. Because Miss Mika, yeah, okay. She probably got 8. Miss Shannon. Exactly, Miss Shannon. So, Divas, she had audacity to ask Ocean, is he obsessed with her? Y'all hear me? Is he obsessed with her? She need to ask her damn self if she's obsessed with Layla and Coco. Talking about the stuff that Ocean doing is stalkerish. She need to ask herself why she's stalking Coco and Lele. You see where I'm going with it at, Divas? People are so quick to talk about somebody else, and you're doing the same damn thing. Hello, Cooking with Marmar. Welcome. Hello, Miss Renee. She really had the audacity to say that, and I'm like, is he obsessed with you? Is he stalking you? What are you doing, Coco and Lele? That's what I say about people. They come on here and they gaslight their supporters and they just say anything and they be like, yep, girl, yep. Oh, you right, you right. Oh, yep. And then that's how a lie gets started. Because then them same people in that chat take it to the next chat and start it up. That's exactly how grandma over there gets all her information and she be loud and wrong as hell. Nothing she says makes any sense and none of it is true. None of it. Because they all come from over there and take it over there to her chat. Hello, Messy Messy. It's ridiculous. She the same person over there doing the same thing she's claiming to being done to her, but she has the audacity to call Ocean doing it to her as stalkerish behavior and obsession. Well, what is it? What is it that you're doing? It's crazy. Miss Deanna, I'm sure because I'm sure she gets some type of assistance due to her disability. I could promise you that. It's definitely a lot of work, Miss Shannon. I just was so baffled when I sat there and I listened to her ask Ocean, was he obsessed? And I'm like, evidently she can't see the stuff that she does, I'm assuming. Or either she's gaslighting. It definitely is a disease, Messy. Hey, Nikki girl, yes, exactly. A pitiful bunch. A pitiful bunch. Riri, she definitely seems the one obsessed. Because Ocean does what Ocean does. And he puts up cartoon stuff and whatever the hell that is that he does. But she comes out of her mouth and says these things on a daily. She was the first one to jump on here and say, I told y'all they wasn't getting that house, and they turned around and fooled her. Now, in my opinion, Coco does a lot of throwing people off, and they he knows how to get people, and they run with it. That's what he does to them. Riri, I know he's not. Thank you, Princess Strickland. Welcome. He's definitely not thinking about her. He does that to everybody. Exactly, me, because everybody has one but her. Miss Shannon, he definitely does because he was cool with her at one point in time, but then they started coming for him. But he's definitely not. I don't get stalkerish and obsessed. Please, I get that from her towards Coco Lele. He definitely does, Miss Melinda. I'm telling you, and they haven't even they swear up and down that they can pick up on everything that the lies they telling, but they can't pick up on Coco making them look like complete idiots every time they open their mouth. They stupid. A person is only going to tell you what they want you to know. Yeah, Miss Nikki, exactly. Because even Peace came on here and said that. And she has the same thing. And she told it. So you automatically get it. I had a grandmother that went through it that had it and got one. I know for a fact. And they give you all type of help, housing and everything. At that point, you are completely disabled. Now, the next thing that came out of her mouth, she gonna talk about, I don't have a problem with people doing commentary, but when they start doing other shit, is when I got a problem. I'm like, what? But is she not the first one who started doxing people over here? Is she not the first one? She started the doxing, but she telling people again over there, telling people she don't have a problem with people doing commentary. First of all, you can't have a problem with people doing commentary because people can do what the hell they want to do. But she gonna talk about something when it's not commentary. She got a problem with it. Who the hell are you? And you were the first one to start doxing people over here. You started this mess. You started this mess, girl. And then, Lord child, she went on to say, at least she got a man, a home that she claims is not Section 8, a car paid for. But all the people that you are talking about, girl, Miss Ross, Sharita, Layla, and Coco, they got all the same stuff you got. So who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? They all got homes. They all got a significant other. And they all got a car. Regardless if it's one car in the household, two cars in the household, three. It doesn't matter. There's a car there. So if you're trying to be funny, saying that Coco, because I know that's what you said, don't have a car, it doesn't matter. Lately has one. So there's a car at that house. Does your man have a car? Or is it just you with the car? Why are you so worried about what kind of car Coco drives? Then, hello, Miss Alice. Then over here, talking about Sharita's days are going to be numbered because she's talking about grandma over there. So I guess her days are short too because she showed and talked about enough people up on here. I don't care. Age ain't nothing but a number when it comes to you putting your foot in your mouth and coming on here acting a complete donkey. Old or not, you don't get a pass for that. Miss Kristen, yes, people can. It's a lot of stuff that's public information. You don't just have to be a YouTuber. Exactly, Miss Gina. It's hard out here. Nikki, that's what I'm saying. But got the audacity to talk about somebody else. You can't talk about somebody else. Sweep around your own front door. Like I said, what they do, and they always come back with y'all doing the same thing, talking about Trees. No, we're not. We're critiquing Trees and her foolishness that she puts out here on the thing. I don't talk about her. I don't go and talk about what she looked like, what she's wearing, none of that. I don't do that. I don't unless I see it. I'm not gonna go, dig behind the scenes, going picking her information, looking up her social security, her credit score. I ain't doing none of that. That's what y'all do over there. So y'all need to stop saying that's what we're doing because we're not. The only thing we do is commentary. For real. Y'all do the picking and the plucking and the digging. Hello, Miss Kenya. I mean, she needs to stop. She needs to stop and take a real look at herself in the mirror, or she needs to go back and listen to her lives that she does. Because you're not going to tell me that it makes you feel good about yourself to go lying on people. They could all sue her ass for defamation of character. Treese can't sue me for defamation of character because I say nothing no more than what she says on here. Hello, Life and Tish, welcome. I say nothing no more than she says. So if she sues me for defamation of character, she defamed herself for telling it. But as far as Shonda, with her fabricated thoughts, you're defaming them. None of this stuff has been proven to be true. You're just like your master DJ over there. Everything she said, she ain't proved not a one thing yet. She ain't brought no receipts yet, and she's still over there running her mouth. I can't say much on her because I can't even get through a live of hers. I can't sit there and listen to her. But all you got to do is listen for 5 minutes and you know that woman's full of shit. Y'all claim we all the same over here. We this, that, and other. We sure are. And y'all are all the same over there. At least we got common sense, maturity, and everything else that comes along with being a mature adult when y'all over acting like children. Make that make sense. It's ridiculous. Then over here talking about something. They all came over here to protect Ross. Well, bitch, didn't you come on here to protect Treese? Lord forgive me. Didn't you come on here to protect Treese? She can look for him all she wants. She gonna get herself in a world of trouble. Let her keep on digging up, and there she go again, digging into people's business. Nikki, she sure did. But they on here protecting her and got the audacity to talk about who we over here protecting. Mind your business. We're not doing no different from what y'all doing. But yet y'all got such a problem with what we doing. If you mind your business, you wouldn't have to worry about it. Y'all views are low. Barely can get anybody to come up in there. We over here. And like I said, I'm gonna say it again. Oh, y'all doing it for the money, y'all doing it for this, that, and other. YouTube decided to give us money when you reach a certain milestone. I didn't ask YouTube, I didn't write YouTube a letter and ask them to pay me to come on here and talk. They decided to do that. But guess what? It was a free ride at the beginning because they're asking me for information that I have yet once to break my neck to go give to provide to them. So right now, no ma'am. I'm not getting $1 for this, and I'm still on here talking about it. You ain't see me put Mac Ass Shop up there? Because it ain't that serious. My people over here love me, love to hear me speak the truth, the facts, and they bless me because of that. But that's neither here nor there. Y'all come on there every day, 2 and 3 and 4, 5 times a day to address the same issue over and over again because you're trying to run up the bag. I'm on here maybe once a week, twice a week, maybe once every 2 weeks or so. What were you doing for money before you came on YouTube? The same thing you should be doing for money right now. You got grandma over there every time she come live. Y'all motherfuckers better send me a cash app. I need some goose. Send me a cash app. The hell? That's begging. You don't see none of us doing that. Thank you, Miss Nee. You don't see any of us doing that. None of us. Y'all are absolutely ridiculous. I mean, literally, she gets on there and when she gets mad, oh, please don't make her mad. Because then she was telling them, get the fuck from over here, you motherfucker, or give me a cash app. Ross, send me a cash app. This Ross ain't about to send your ass no cash app. Are you fucking crazy? Tell your husband that you speak so highly of. Tell him, the one that's the breadwinner, you claim got it going on, to give you a cash app. Tell him to run on down to the corner store and get you some booze. See, that's the problem. Your family don't condone your alcoholism, so they won't give you money to buy it. So you done found an outlet to get on here and beg for it. Then you come on here with that big ass gallon jug sitting behind you, and all you do is sit there and drink it all throughout the time you're on live. And that's the only way you can get through that live alleviated. Because I have yet to come see you come on this platform sober. I take that back. I think you were sober when you made your first live, when you was on here talking about some. Oh, hello and welcome to Plus Size Fashion. And I'm going to be modeling some clothes for you guys because we can wear, even the big girls can wear it too. And I want to build a bond and I want some friends and I don't have anybody and I need some help and I this and other. Goodbye. Shut up. Because it clearly didn't work for you. It was an epic fail. An epic fail. You had 5 people looking at you stand up here and twirl around on the floor, modeling that shit you had on. And then, Jesus, I listened because I had to go all the way back to the beginning because I had to know who she was and where she came from. Okay? And when I look back, child, she came out of nowhere and then had the audacity to come on and say she wanted to form a sister circle. That's why she's so mad, because she couldn't get a sister circle. Now she mad at the sister circle over here. I tell you no lie. It's like 3 months ago on the first, probably one of the first videos she did. She was on there begging. Begging. She said, and I quote, she's a lonely housewife. Her life is boring. I don't go anywhere. I need something to do. I need y'all to keep me sane. I'm looking for friends. I'm trying to form a sister circle here. Really? When your sister circle was a flop, now all of a sudden it's a problem for somebody else to have a sister circle. Thank you, Miss Michelle. She's ridiculous. They need to get her. She needs some AA and she needs it fast. Hello, Miss New York. Now, I'm gonna jump here and now we're gonna go back to Shonda since we started talking about her. Everybody put a thumbs up in the chat if y'all know who Ursula is. The cartoon character of The Little Mermaid. I'm gonna give y'all a minute. If you do not know who that is, please put this on pause and Google it. Hello, Miss Didi. Welcome. Okay. That, okay, I see some thumbs up. Okay. Now pay attention. Look at Ursula's picture. And if, hold on. Miss Tracy, you didn't miss much. Please tell me that that lady does not look just like Ursula. I'm going to give y'all a minute to get a mental picture or go look it up real quick in case you forgot what she looked like. Just take a good look. Where's Allergic to the BS? If you in here, honey, put up a side by side. Reacts. If you put a thumb down, Google it real quick. She looks just like that cartoon character. That is her new name. Just like her. I swear to y'all. She doesn't look like James Earl or none of that to me. I was sitting here the other day and I was talking to my husband and I was like, I cannot place what that lady looks like. And I thought about it and I said, Ursula. Miss Pam. We have officially, as my title said, I was going to be introducing a new character tonight. Welcome, Ursula. If they did not hit that nail on the head when they, I'm going to ask her, did she play that character? I swear she looks just like that woman. Exactly like that woman. Ursula Takesha. She is the lady on the Little Mermaid. She's a half octopus, half woman. Just like her. And I normally don't talk about people, but enough is enough. Enough is enough. Yes, Miss Shar, that she's Ursula and Lipstick Lady is Cruella DeVille. Yes, ma'am. Miss Ellen. Yes. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. She looked. I couldn't believe how I kept sitting here and I'm like, what does I know who she looks like? What is the character I'm trying to remember? And when it came to me and I looked it up, yes, ma'am. And the sad thing about it is that character was made after a drag queen. So that goes to show you, Miss Nikki, this Ruby. We got Cruella and Ursula. Yes, ma'am. Her new name is Ursula. She does not get to even be named after another human being. She is Ursula. Ursula acted like her and everything. She was the wicked witch of the water or whatever she was over there. And she acts just like her. Nasty attitude and all. That's who she is. So we have officially named her. Since she wants to be a part of something, we gave her a name. That's okay, J girl. I'll be whatever she want to call me. Is what I answer to. And I will not be answering it to her. Yes, Miss CW, her characteristics are the same. A old drunken Ursula. Thank you, Miss Misunderstood. Miss Misunderstood has dropped my Cash App Divas. That is in no way, shape, or form insinuating to y'all to have to go and drop me a Cash App. But I figured I'd put it up there for Ursula. Since she likes to see us get Cash Apps because it makes her mad, so she can go get some. Let me put mine up there. We can put ours up there too, Ursula. See there? But guess what? You won't hear me saying, y'all motherfucker better drop me a Cash App. I'm not going to say a word. It's sitting there. And whoever feels inclined to bless you will do so. You don't have to ask anybody for anything. That's your problem over there. You are so dead set on somebody owe you something. Don't nobody owe you nothing, Grandma. Ursula, go and sit down. Miss Michelle, I told you that's why I said if y'all didn't remember to Google it. Because I'm telling you, that it was the other night that hit me. I don't even know what live it was. She was sitting up there and her hair was sticking up a certain type of way. And that's when she looked exactly like her. Be more native. Hello. Her mouth is very foul. I have never seen somebody, my grandma would have never. I mean, my grandma said little things here and there because my grandmother, as she got older and she got sicker, she was on dialysis as well, and she had to have one of her legs amputated. She got mean and hateful later on in life, but she was never like that as an able-bodied woman, like this lady claims she is. Her mouth is disgusting. And then to have a husband that's a part of the church. And then, like I said, I don't believe that she's like that for real to a certain extent. I think that alcohol makes her worse. And I think her problem is she tries too hard to fit in. Because, like I said, I went and did my research on her, and she was totally the opposite when she first came on here, trying to start a page because she wanted some friends. But now she feel like those people that are her friends over there on her platform, since they're so nasty and negative, she has to be the same way. And then when she gets the alcohol in her, it takes her to another level. Oh, I'm sorry, Be More. I had wrote a post in the community chat because a lot of people were saying they wasn't getting their notifications. What I do every so often, ladies, for the people that I follow, I go and click off of their bell and click back on it just to make sure that it's back in rotation. Thank you, T Love. Miss Regina, big arms, big body, and everything. It's like exactly her. I'm like, did she play the character or what? CW. It was the other night. Her hair was sticking up like those flames, and that's when I seen it. Yes, her language is horrible. And let me tell you another thing. When I was listening to her, when I went back and listened to the first video, I felt really bad for her because she said she was a married woman, but she was lonely. Like as she was telling on herself as to her and her husband don't have no type of bond or anything going on. For you to be married and say you're lonely and miserable and sad and depressed and need a friend, your husband's supposed to be your friend. So, like I said, I believe that her family disowned her because she claims they don't fool with her. Now, this comes out of her mouth. She claimed her family don't fool with her, and I believe it's because of the alcohol, because of her drinking. Miss Shannon, no, it's not that old, but it's old enough for her to not act a certain way like that. Like, have some respect for yourself. And you know what baffles me right now is, like I said, those people in her chat gas her up. They're her hype. When they get to talking in that chat and they be lying to her and she comes out her mouth and she repeats what they're saying and she gets all hype about it. And now, the other day, I seen her. She was sitting there playing with her body parts, talk about putting strawberries on her titties and what they can do down there to her coochie. And I mean, it was just ridiculous. What is you doing? What is you doing? When did we get there? Is this Ursula porn? This is what is that thing? That other app they got over there? OnlyFans? Is this OnlyFans? Like what did YouTube turn into? I'm telling you, she said that Sharita could come over there, and I'm like, okay, now she's bisexual. She's gay. What is she doing? She was over there talking about her putting whipped cream and strawberries on her nipples and down there her private parts and this, that, and the other, and they could come in there and she would throw her legs up over the table and gap one this way and throw one this way. And they sat there and they condoned that. They're making a fool out of her and she don't even see it because they knew she was coming desperate because of the first video she ever made. If they paid any attention to her, she was desperate from the get-go. And she didn't get any views, any likes or anything. It didn't take off the way she wanted to, so she went another route. And now she's making a complete fool out of herself. And she'd be so drunk, and I don't even think she cares. You know how when you're a Libra, you don't care. You don't even think twice about certain stuff that you do if you're beyond your capacity of the level of um intoxication. She was literally talking about doing all that at her age, talking about what they could do to her. I think they want me. They want me and my husband. You ain't getting my husband, but I'll sit here and I'll put some strawberries up here and I'll throw this leg over here and I'll do this and I'll do. No. Miss Lady Libra, I kind of feel sorry for her too. But you can't feel sorry for her because she know exactly what she's doing. I feel sorry for the fact that she's that age and she doesn't have anybody. That's the part. And I pray to God that I don't get to that when I get that age. She done ran everybody off to the point that she claims she has nobody. She claims that she doesn't even have her husband because for you to say I'm married, but I'm still a lonely housewife, it's something don't sit right with that. Something's just not sitting right with that. And that's what I feel sorry for. But I don't feel sorry for anything else because she's capable enough to get on here and talk about people the way she do and curse them out. Every other word is a curse word. I have never heard bitch used in the same sentence so many times in a conversation. It's either bitch or motherfucker. The whole entire life. It's hard to get through. And they be in those comments and they just be feeding her a bunch of bullshit. And she just goes on and she talks about it. And she feeds off of it. And she be so loud and they sit back and they, yes, yeah, go ahead, Miss Carver. Girl, get it, Miss Carver. Ursula, you better do it, Ursula. And she laid back in the chair, flapping all over the place like a damn wet fish, cursing in the camera. Look at the damn fool. And they keep sitting back, egging her on. Hello, Miss Kimberly. Miss Michelle. Yeah, they gassing her up. Sorry. They gonna get that woman in a world of trouble because all the stuff she's another one, just like Shonda. And Shonda's her moderator over there. She's just like her. She's another one that thinks it's okay to tell lies. They don't even know the difference in their opinion, and she never says her opinion. She over there saying that she knows for a fact Miss Ross this, her son that, her kids this, her that, the that. If they she gonna get a lawsuit next. And you guess what? They're gonna be nowhere to be found. They're not gonna help her. They're gonna all disappear. Trust me. Miss LB. Yeah, I think I heard them say that Chrissy was over there too. I'm not surprised. Jersey girl, exactly. They egg her on. They egg her on every day. Nikki, Nikki, no, they didn't know she was on OnlyFans doing a porn series on YouTube. Could y'all imagine Ursula sitting up there with some damn strawberries on them damn saddlebags? Look, she got the audacity. She got the audacity to sit up there and talk about Miss Ross, and she is so much bigger than Miss Ross. They didn't find her anywhere, Katrina. She used to be over there with the Ross Squad too until Miss Ross wouldn't promote her, and she got mad. I heard the OnlyFans Senior Edition. Exactly. She gonna start that off because that's if she needs some. Let's walk. If she wants some goose that bad, that's a way to get it. She better get on over to OnlyFans. And I normally don't do this, but enough is enough. She needs to go sit down. Please go sit down. No, she didn't, Miss Val. See, I don't listen to it word for word. I be pausing and trying to get skip through stuff. See, everybody keep playing with God like that. That's a no-no. All of them should be ashamed of themselves. Miss Faye, indeed, she said she was going to get them straight. Miss Michelle, she's a very mean drunk. That's why I said I think her husband stays far, far away from her. And then she's one of those ones too. I kind of picked up on that too, that she doesn't do anything but sit there and rant and rave all day. She even said she don't cook. He's the cook. She said today that he goes out and still at his age, 80 some years old or 70 something or something, he goes outside and he mows the grass still and he tends to her flowers. Well, what the hell do you do besides sit on YouTube and beg for money for a bottle all day? Miss Veronica, yeah, she got a new name now, Ursula. Sorry, Miss Joyce. I just couldn't when she I mean y'all, she was literally sitting in the chair, rare back in the chair, demonstrating, shaking her boobs and everything up in the air with her hands and talking about the strawberries and telling her what leg. I was scared that the leg was gonna go up next and that chair was gonna go backwards and her big ass was gonna hit that floor because she was doing entirely too much. Now it's just ridiculous. How do you hate Ross so bad, but you was the same one over there asking her to promote you, and then you get mad at her, and now all of a sudden she's your worst enemy. Ursula, sit down. She's telling it all. She's definitely way bigger. That's a big woman. She looks like she's tall and big. Miss Sally. Yes, I forgot about that part. I want you to call my name, bitch. Call my name, bitch. Y'all better send me a cash app. Oh, motherfuckers. You can tell when she's drunk. That is so embarrassing. Instead of y'all telling her to stop that. Yes, begging, begging. I don't think I have not seen not a near one of us on this side of the fence ask anybody to help us to pay a light bill, to buy us a bottle of liquor, to do this, to do that, like they do on the other side, but yet they got so much stuff to say about us. Clearly, we got our stuff together because if it's so easy for us to watch y'all do it, then we will be able to do it too if we needed to. But clearly, we have our stuff together over here. Clearly, we never got up here and begged for nothing. And then y'all are getting a YouTube check eventually. It's going to come. Are you still going to beg? Because y'all got so much to say about Coco begging every day. But y'all are doing the same stuff if that's what you want to call it. I don't call it begging. I call it the supporters say some of their supporters are really there and they support. And they be like, oh, do you need us to help you with something? Oh, would you like us to do this for you? When you're just talking about anything, it could be like, oh, you guys are moving. And they'll be like, oh, can you set up a PO box so we can send you a housewarming gift? That's just what supporters do. I would do that. I do the same for somebody who I would support. It doesn't mean he's sitting on there begging every day. So what if he mentions, oh, y'all, I'm broke? It didn't mean that he said they have to and he got a gun to their head for them to make cash at him. No. But y'all literally get on there, open your mouth and come out of your mouth and say, cash at me for a gray goose. You ain't never heard nobody get on there and say, cash at me for my rent. Cash at me for this. No. People gonna bless who they want to bless because they want to do it. Some people are blessed themselves and they want to get a blessing, more blessed till they bless someone else. I'm that type of person. I will go out and see a homeless person and I'll give them something. It's just me. You got people like that in this world, and then you got people who are not like that. But you have never once heard any of us over here begging or forcing anyone to do anything that they don't want to do. But y'all get on there, clowns, and beg. Ursula that got to the point that she does it every live, and she's on 3 and 4 times a day. Now I don't watch her every time. Miss Sally, it's a vodka. I don't hear her every time she gets on there, but for the majority of the time I have heard her, she always somehow manages to slide, send me a cash app. I don't care if it's 50 cents, 10 cents, a dollar, $20. Y'all better send me a cash app. That's begging. But yet you have the audacity to talk about Coco begging. Is the point I'm trying to make. If you're saying it's wrong for him, then why the hell are you doing? You can't talk about somebody else if you're doing it yourself. That's it and that's all. It's no debate about it. You can't debate that. You cannot. You're also worried about what Coco's supporters are doing for him. He got some true supporters over there. If they did put apartment in their name, if they did send a food stamp card to him, I've heard all kinds of stuff y'all saying. So what? That's what you call somebody who's really supportive. But hell, y'all had what's her name over there with y'all? The woman who wanted to put her in the house. But y'all been talking about her wanting to do so much for Coco. When she came over there with y'all, what is that lady's name, y'all? I can't call Miss Vietta. Miss Vietta wanted to do so much for Coco when she was over there. He didn't ask her for it because if he was asking her for it, he would have never got rid of her ass. When she was over there trying to give him a house, trying to pay, she was sending him all this money, getting her kids to send him money, her husband to send her money, and everything. He never begged her for any of that. But when she came over on y'all side, y'all did not speak of that at one time. But yet y'all asked to sit over there now criticizing what his supporters is doing for him. She was the same one doing it. I don't know where she is, Miss Deed. I was thinking, wondering the same thing. You can't talk about what somebody wants to do for somebody just because they ain't doing it for you. It's all in your and how you present yourself. Y'all are not presentable. And I'm not speaking in looks. Y'all just are not presentable people. Y'all can't conjugate a sentence. Y'all vocabulary is very limited. Every other word is a curse word. Who wants to sit and listen to that all the time? Nobody. Nobody. Start coming with some facts. And maybe people will want to bless y'all too. Stop being so ugly. Not in looks. In your personality. In your deliverance. You came wrong. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. I know I talked about it that one time and said how I brought it to their attention that she came from this side. And I swear after that, I ain't seen her no more. Yeah, I mean, I can't. You cannot talk about the next person. I don't sit here and worry about who's doing something for somebody else. Because guess what? When it's my time to get blessed, somebody gonna do it for me too. Just as well as when it's my time to bless somebody, I'm gonna do it for them too. It's just it's a circle. When it's your time, it's gonna be your time. But y'all come on here and y'all make and y'all have the same followers, same subscribers. If they didn't cash up you yesterday, trust me, they're not gonna cash up you today because you asking. They want you to make a fool out of yourself and they sit back and laugh at you and your cash app is still on dry. It's taking you all week to beg for a cash app enough money to get together for a $20 bottle of goose. That's ridiculous. You got to broaden your horizon. You got to get some more kind of followers and supporters, people who want to come over there. But nobody's going to want to come over there and click on you and hear you bitch this, you as a woman, degrading another black woman, calling her everything but a child of God around here. And you think somebody's going to want to listen to that. Only crazy people are going to listen to that. Nobody who is in their right mind, who has any type of sense, who's mature, is going to come listen to that. Yes, Ms. Valentina. Nobody is coming over there. You're going to have the same people stuck who stuck with you now. They're going to be stuck with you. And guess what? They're going to get tired of helping, blessing you every time you come on there every day asking for a bottle of Grey Goose. Yeah, Riri Acts. It was another one too. I can't remember her name either. But like I said, they speak so about these people. But when Vieta came over there on the side with them, nobody talked about how she did so much for him. And he didn't ask her for it. That's the point I'm trying to make. Not that I'm trying to bring up old stuff or talk about people. I'm trying to prove a point here. That y'all be loud and wrong and y'all try to make a mountain out of a molehill and it don't make sense what you're saying at all. Miss Laquana, she definitely does. You can't sit there every day and just say bitch, 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 bitch on your live and expect somebody to come and want to and come and subscribe. Thank you, Miss Murray. It's absolutely ridiculous. Miss Melanie, I'm trying because I just can't. I cannot. Miss Catherine, that's what I'm saying. That's Ursula for sure. She gets drunk and you can tell her speech be slurred and everything. She be drunker than drunk. And they know when she's drunk and they take full advantage of her when she's drunk and they start to post the lies in her comments. And she starts to read them out and believe them. So the next day she come on there sober. When she first come on, she's a little sober. She comes on there sober at first and she says all the stuff that she don't even know that's a lie. She thinks it's the truth. Like, I'm trying to figure out where in the hell did she get that Sharita's been evicted 16 times? How in the hell can you get evicted 16 times? Hell, you get evicted once or twice and nobody wants to rent to you. How in the hell 16 times? Who, what fool gave her that information and she ran with it? Somebody is setting her up, making her look like a fool, and she don't even realize it. Because where did she get that from? It makes absolutely no sense. Thank you, Miss Joyce. Miss Linda, she didn't come from nowhere. They said she was in the over on Miss Ross side, and they said that she wanted Miss Ross to promote her, and Miss Ross didn't, and she turned on her. They all start from over here. But you see, with us real ones that are left, we ain't never jump ship. Because for them, they're chasing a dollar. For us, we're chasing the truth. It's a big difference. When you're chasing money, you jump ship and jump all over the place when you're desperate. But when you come and you come with a purpose and you stand on your purpose, you don't care if the money gonna come or not. It's gonna eventually come. You're gonna stand here to do. You gonna do what you came here to do. They don't know what they came here to do. They came here to get a dollar. And when it's not coming fast enough for them, they jump ship. Y'all, you guys, divas, we have a Majesta E. Carver in the chat. She said, "Give my mother a break, ladies, please. I just got wind of everything that's going on. My mother suffers from paranoid schizophrenia. I'm not for sure how true that is. If this is her daughter, um, please get her off of here. You can go back and listen to my live. She needs some type of help because she's been doing some things that, honey, I wouldn't wish anybody to get on here and do. And the people who are her supporters are gassing her up to get her to do the things that she's doing, and it's very sad. So I pray that you are her daughter, and I pray that you get her off of here. Miss Miss Carver, if you're still on here, Miss Carver, if you on here, if you would like to come on and speak to so everyone can hear you, I will drop my link for you. I'm not sure how you feel about it, but just let me know. I'll look for your response. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Please, just get her off of here. And they are not helping her. If she has an alcohol problem as well, they are giving her money to get alcohol. I don't know exactly what that's about, but please, if you are her daughter, please. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not for sure who that is right now, but we'll soon find out. It's a picture and everything on there, you guys, and it kind of looks like it could be her daughter, in my opinion. Let me go back and take another look on what I could see. It could be. And she said her actions cannot be excused. Um, no, they can't, but they can if she really has a problem like that. She said her profile isn't fake, ladies. Would you like to come up? I'll drop the link only if you want to come because I don't want anybody else coming playing behind here. Wow, that just took a turn, ladies. I'm still here. I'm just trying to keep a look down now to see if she responds. I'm not going to say I'm glad I was talking about her tonight, but I'm glad that I was shedding some light on the situation and her if that's her daughter was here to listen to what's all is going on. I'm glad that I could be of help because I pray that someone gets her some help because they are over there and they're going to make her self destruct over there for sure. Well, we're going to continue on. Okay, well we'll see. If that person is not her daughter, she sure put out a hell of a narrative out there on her on the woman. She says she suffers from schizophrenic. That's what I was wondering too, T Love. That's what made me stop and read that out loud to y'all. Miss Twala. But we're gonna move past it. We're all gonna, hope and pray that she definitely is someone who's related to her and gets her some help. We will all we can do is to sit back and watch and see if she's still out here ranting and raving days later. Miss Tracy, they said a lot of people were saying that they were going to try to get in touch with her daughters. Um, Miss Shawn, yeah, it was definitely bothering me. Um, they said they were going to get in touch with her daughters to try to get her some help to see if her daughters knew that she was doing that. Okay, Miss Carver, she said I was made aware of everything that's been going on between her and the other ladies. Okay, and like I said, if you want to come up, you can. If not, it's okay. I would just like for you to know that um, we do sympathize with the situation if it's the truth, and we pray that you somehow block her from being on here because it's really out of control. Yeah, Miss Lori, Miss Zelda, it could be. That's what I'm saying, but she keeps saying it's not. If you would like to come on the panel, hold on, I'm going to drop the link. If you would like to come on and speak publicly, I am dropping a link in the comment. All you have to do is click on it, and it will direct you on what you need to do. And once you're backstage, I will hit OK to let you come up. There's a link underneath of my name, The Real Deal with D. Misha, I don't know who said that. Yes, Miss Katrina, definitely need that. Shamar, yes, if that's the case, then that's what the problem is because you cannot mix alcohol like that with medication. Okay, Miss Ruby. I think someone's asking what made her come this way. Probably because I'm not for sure who else is on live, but I think out of us, I'm the only one live tonight. Yeah, I don't know, Nikki. I was wondering where Sharita is. Sharita, if that's you, darling, hit the link. Is it still there? Is it still visible, y'all? Sharita, if that's you, hit the link. Come up if you don't mind. Yeah, I tried to, but I can't. It's not letting me do anything. I don't. I think you might have to be friends or something. Sharita, if you still here, can you come up for a second? I just want to see. Okay, I'll drop it again. Hello, Miss Andrea. Girl, Sharita, I'm not with you.
Well, hello, Miss D. How you doing?
I'm not.
How the hell you doing
I'm
tonight?
not. I'm not playing with you. I
I
was
just put
calling you
my
up here to
goddamn
see.
husband in bed, and I'm about to get ready to get my ass on YouTube. I'm getting ready for YouTube. I ain't got time for no other shit going on. I ain't coming up here to talk about no goddamn nobody in Roxbury, North Carolina.
And we're gonna get off here too, so we can come over. But I wanted to ask you without putting it in the comments so she would see it. I wanted to ask, did you get in touch with
I
her
don't
daughter?
believe it.
You think this is her
Motherfuckers, but
daughter?
they know exactly what they doing. What I'm gonna tell you right now, Sister Watermelon, them folks know exactly what they doing. No, we ain't letting up. No, baby, I'm not letting up tonight, baby.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I was just wondering because it was kind of skeptical. I was like, I know people were saying that they were going to get in touch with her. That's why I said, let me bring you on here to ask you before I ask you in the comments because I didn't know if it was you
I
or
don't
not.
believe everything you hear, baby. Because people make fake pages out there. I want a daughter to call me. Call my number. Get it from Latrice
Are you
Allen,
getting ready to
baby.
go?
I'm waiting on you to
Are
get
you
your
getting ready to
ass
go?
off this goddamn live so I can get over yonder. I was going on yonder. I just got out of church, sir. Let me show you my little dress. Let me model for you. Yeah. Yeah, I had on something nice tonight. And got my thing
We about
sitting up.
to
They sitting up
we
real
about to
pretty.
close.
Oh yeah,
We
baby,
about to
it's sitting
close
up
this
real
down.
pretty.
Let me go ahead and say good night to the divas, and I can come back tomorrow with part two of mine and finish up.
Okay, doke. Well, thank you, Miss D, for having me,
So
baby. Thank you for having me on
you
your
are
live. I was
absolutely
listening back in
welcome.
the bushes. I was in the bushes listening to you, though. I heard you.
All righty, honey. We'll be right on over. Give me 5 minutes.
Okay, baby.
Okay, divas. We got a distraction. We got a show to go see. So what I'm going to do is I am going to stop and put a pause on the rest of my commentary, which I will come tomorrow. Hopefully I can come around the same time, about 9ish, and we will finish up. We already know what we're speaking on. We ain't gonna forget nothing. So I want to say I appreciate you, divas, for always pulling up. I love you all from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate the cash apps. I see them up there. I will heart them to let you know that I received them. So I want you, Diva, to have a wonderful night, and I will see you tomorrow. Let's go on over and watch the show. Good night.